Alright, I'm back with another week of back testing. And let's go to last week. So last session went a lot better. Obviously some break evens. So obviously some break evens. Um, so we're still down on the month. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay. So we're only down $500. One risk to reward. That's kind of odd. Probably because the break even's messing it up. So I should put my break even right at break even instead of like a little above like I would do normally. Um, So not terrible so far. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, last week was I think three break evens, two wins and two losses. So overall profit. Um, yeah, let's just get right back into it. Oh, let me actually go to July or January. So we did the second week. So now it's time for the 15th. So let me mark this down. Jan 5, no, 2025. Bias. Bias. Alright, 48. Put that up there. And let's get right into it. Hey, this was a trade. This trade sucked. Alright, let's go to the 15-minute. 15. Delete. 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 And that should be good. Alright, so we are on Sunday, so next day open. And Monday, the 15th of January. No news. No news tomorrow. Alright, so it's a no news Monday. Kind of like a little, yeah, no, pretty much no news Monday. Let me make sure everything's working. Very good. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Alright, let's mark out 9:30 open, which would be right there. And let's go up to the daily. See what we are dealing with. I mean, I'm pretty bullish, honestly. I mean, that's just such a bad candle. Did we hit CE this week? At least we did not. Okay, so that's why I had it marked out. I don't know, man. This is. Well, let me go to ES. Is it? Oh, that's also the Nasdaq. Yeah, I got none. Delete. All right, so one day. I mean, we're just throwing wicks in both directions. Let's go another 4 hour. Let's see what we're dealing with. 4 hours making me think. Why is this just floating? 4 hours making me think more bearish, honestly. Let's go to 1 hour. Yeah, I'm thinking bearish, honestly. Like all this LRLR building up. Yeah, we just end versus 1 hour too. So I'm thinking bears are better than bulls right now. So we do have this hourly gap. It's unfilled, untouched, unmitigated. So I'll just screenshot this and say Sib. Let me go to here and I'll say, honestly, I'm just gonna say the markets currently look more bearish than Marriott's. The markets currently look more bearish than bullish. And then I'm gonna insert my image. All right. Let's get right into it. Oh, we have that 1 hour marked out. Let's go mark out session highs and lows. Which this looks like it'd be London. Let me see actually how long London and Asia go. Let's go turn that on. All right, so London goes until 8:15. Oh yeah, and then Asia goes right up until London. I bet. I'll just pin this just in case. Pinned out. All right, so that's London low. That would be London high. Oh, that. This would be London high. I guess this would be Asia high. So we have relative equal London Asia highs. And they're also relative equal on ES. And then I'm just gonna go with those for now. We have this is also 15-minute gap. It's a much bigger 15-minute gap actually. So I'll mark out this 15-minute gap too. So I mean that would be a good manipulation point off open if we wanted to go lower pretty much right away. So since it is no news, I will probably wait until market open. It already took out London low. Alright, we're about to open. So I'll go to the 1 minute. And let me check the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, nothing. Alright, so let's see what happens here on the 15-minute. Whole lot of nothing. Wow. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. So let's just keep going. See if we can get a gap. Like, wow, that is just so bad. Holy, look at this. That is really ugly. Let's see if we can get a gap created by market. If we push up, honestly, it wouldn't be... If we can create this gap and draw back into it, that wouldn't be awful. 1 hour is still looking dead. So I think the 15-minute is what I want to look at. Let's see when we tap into a 15-minute... I guess really anything. If we tap up there or if we... What time is it? It's 11:13 already. That's the only problem. So pretty much market's been doing a whole lot of nothing high time frame. Okay, if we can tap this, I mean, we're just... Okay, is that a tap? That... Oh, what am I doing? This is the gap. What was I marking? Am I dumb? I think I might have accidentally moved it, because no way I marked that. Okay, so we finally have a tap at 11:58. I guess let's see what happens. That looks... Oh, did I miss it? Oh. Still respecting, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, so this is a good trade. What do you say so myself? Let me see if it would have replayed this date. If it would have tapped me in right here. So, boom. I kind of would have just entered right there, I'm not going to lie. This is what I was looking for. So there, enter, stop. Let's just go below the wick. Take profit. I mean, this looks like... This is like right at 2. I'll just put it up here for now, and then I'll see what happens. And yeah, let's send this trade right now. It is a little late, but I don't mind it too much because it is 12, which is an alright time to trade. Limit, I'll do a market order, and let us see what happens. We're climbing, we're climbing. I'll keep the trade. We're climbing, we are dropping. Okay. Let's skip some time. And we're stopped out. Okay. This trade. Okay, well, this is literally a new day opening gap. Wait, what was I trading? Okay, yeah. Or new, I don't know. I would have definitely closed it. What is this? Oh, it's a holiday, isn't it? 15th. I might just be stupid. 24. Yeah, it's MLK Day. It's MLK Day. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. This replay. Alright, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. MLK Day. Should I even be trading? Hold on, let me see. Let's go to ChatGPT. Because I don't know, like, MLK Day isn't like Christmas or anything. Stay logged out. Should should I be trading futures with ICT concepts on MLK Day? Trading futures on market isn't generally recommended here, while MLK is federal holiday. Money banks are education, clothing, the thinner value market. ICT concepts are attention for up. Oh, no price. Okay, yeah. So I shouldn't be trading on MLK Day. So we forget that even happened. Yeah. Just pretend that didn't happen. So let's go to the Jan 16, 2024 bias. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. It like market just gapped down, and I was like, "What is going on?" Let me see if there's any more. I don't think there's any more holidays in. 2024 January. Okay, so the next one is February 19th, so we're clear. Okay, we forget that happened, and we move on. And we dropped a lot, holy. Alright, let's get right into it. So we don't really need this, that, this, that. Yeah, that's probably good. So, what is it? It's 16, 30, 15. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we have 8:30 news, and what's next? Alright, so pretty much just 8:30 news. So I'll mark out 9:30 open. 9:30 open. And I could probably do this. Alright, so let's go to the daily, and we are dropping quick. So honestly, I think my draw is bearish. There's not a clean gap. But I think my draw is bearish. Ooh, we did just deliver from this 4 hour. Look right here. Hold up. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, so like right here, 4 hour delivery. See if we got a 15-minute change? Probably not. No, we do not. So I'll keep that in mind. We are not delivering from a 1 hour on NQ at least. We are also not delivering from 1 hour on ES. So, and we do have this 1 hour right here. So, yeah, I guess I'll do my bias real quick. I'll just say I'm bearish. I feel like we're pushing down. Say. Alright. I'm bearish. I feel like the lows below or the draw for the day. Picture, screenshot, boom. Yeah, let's get right into it. What is that? Yeah, so 15-minute. Let's mark out session highs and session lows. That's London. Oops. That's London. That'd be London high. And then Asia probably got nope, Asia high. Ooh, London and Asia high are pretty equal. Yeah, Asian and London high are pretty equal, so that's pretty cool. So that could actually mean a little bit of a more bullish draw. We have 8:30 news. Let's see what happens at 8:30. Sweep out the highs. Dope, 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 dope. Let's go 1 minute and let's just go to open. See what we get. Alright. A little push up. If we have any hourly gaps. We did. What is this? Is this a 4-hour gap? It is. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this for now. Hourly gap. So this is the first hourly gap in the leg, which is cool. I'll see if we can get like, I'll see what the 15's looking like actually. It's looking alright. It's looking not actually that good. So let's see if we can get a 5-minute change right here. That'd be pretty dope. A little 5-minute change, and I think we can run all those lows. Oh yeah, right there, right there, right there. This actually does look pretty good. Let's go right here. So that's a CISD. So we need to see if we can change first, and we can. So let's go short. Right there. Stop. I'll go bodies. And then take profit. London is a take profit. This gap is a take profit. And even this low is a take profit. If we can get there today, which is like a 3.5R, which is pretty good. So, just reviewing. Manipulation off open into this hourly gap. 5-minute change. 5-minute IFVG. Right there. 5-minute IFVG. Maybe. So, yeah, I mean, it's looking great. I'll set a... What's going to be the difference? 3.46 or... Yeah, so I'll set a limit right here because I'm pretty sure it'll come back. Oops, I'm pretty sure it will come back. So I'll set a limit and save, not journal. And I'm going to finish off my drink and let's go. Alright, let's do this. Not looking good at all, to be honest. Yeah, we're up. Okay. Oh, that's an L. Cool. Okay, so we're delivering from this fair value gap. 5-minute. CISD out. Maybe we can. So that's a CISD. So maybe like a long off here, since that already failed. Let's see if it even wants to come anywhere near down. No. So the plays today were. Let's actually see. 15. Okay, it actually kind of looks decent. What is it? It's still 11:14, so that's fine. So let's go out of this 15-minute gap right here. This 15-minute gap right here. If we get a 1 minute. We did just get a 1 minute. So let's try to pop this. See if we can catch it up. Let's go stop at the bodies and take profit up at this high right there. And see what happens here. Okay, pushing. I'll probably go break even when it breaks that high, if it does break that high. And it doesn't. Okay. Alright, well. Got a lot to journal, so let's just skip. Okay, so... What is this? Tuesday the 16th. So, let me go to the hourly, and my bias Honestly, there could have been trades both ways today. I'll say there could have trade both ways today. But bias was bullish. And let me insert like that, and time to document the trades. That's really frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this was kind of just a rage trade. I mean, what even? Let me get in here. When did I enter this? At 11:14. It did just take those highs and have a change, and then enter. All right. Well. All right. But this first trade though, why did this trade fail? It was a. Why did this trade fail? It looked so good. Honestly, this first trade was not bad at all. Go Control Shift S, and I'll say. The first trade was not bad, but market just didn't want to go down. I thought it would. Say the second trade was kinda just a reach trade because I was upset after the first. Oh, yeah, I kind of just gave away free money, to be honest. The first trade was not bad. The second trade was kind of just a reach trade because I was upset with the first one. And I'll insert the image. And what else do I say? And I'll say I-N-E-N-T first trade after. Entered the first trade after a 1 hour gap tap. Plus IFG. I entered at 9:55 and was in it for 15 minutes. Alright, well, that's a rough day. CSD. Tap. It's not taco. Tap. Alright, that's a rough trade. Jan. Let's go next. Let's just go next day. Jan 17, 2024. Bias. Honestly, I'm just gonna clear this all. It's getting to a lot. So let's go to the daily. Let's check the news first, actually. Jan 17th, right? Yeah, January 17th, which is a Wednesday. We have 8:30 news tomorrow on Unemployment. So the rest of this week is good for news. So Wednesday, January 17th. Excuse me. Wednesday, January 17th, 8:30 news, and not much else. So, I mean, look at this. We're just wicking. Very, very indecisive bias. I'll remark out this daily gap. on both the indices. Because I do think it is a good draw. If we want to go lower, 4 hour. I mean, it's kind of just ugly. I mean, it looks like... I mean, it looks like we're going to go up. I'm not going to lie. It does look like we're going to go. Alright, there we go. Alright, I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. Cool. Okay, so I'm bearish to lows and FEGs. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just bearish to lows and FEGs. And market has just opened. It's just not doing much. Let's see if we can get a nice little 15-minute tap. Okay. Are we gonna? There we go. Okay, so we tapped into this 15-minute right here on NQ. As you can see. Let's go down to the 1 minute and see if we can get a little change down. And there it is, right. Change would have been right there. So now I could try and short down to, well, let's see, I'd put my stop at the body. That's a 2.3. Honestly, I'd just try to short down to there. And even, what is this? Is this a, is that the daily? That is the daily. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind shorting down to the daily gap, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe trim. There. So I'll set a, I guess it's not really directly on it, is it? Okay, so I'll set a limit order, if it'll let me. I'll set a limit order here. Save and not journal. Just save. And let's see if we get tapped in. We do get tapped in. So now we're officially in the trade, and let's see if it plays out. It does not play out. Of course. Of course it does not play out. And now I'm just getting cooked. What is that, hourly? Yeah. Alright, well, it didn't play out. And I don't know why, because my bias was wrong, I guess. Honestly, all of these trades just aren't playing out because I just don't have the right draw. Because, like, the setups are there. Alright, well, I'll say bias was incorrect. And it didn't even answer. Cool. Bias. The second one, hopefully it's still there. Yeah, okay. Oh, bias was incorrect, so I'll go to my trade, and it was a good trade, honestly, so I'll say it was a good trade, but the bias, good trade, I'll say good trade setup, but the bias was just incorrect. And that's pretty much my problem, bro. Really. Setup. But the bias was just, that's not useful, just incorrect. Because, like, I mean, tap the 15. Had a 1 minute out. It's like, it's like right there. I don't know. It's not a bad trade at all. It was literally like 2 seconds, like literally a 1 minute trade. So I entered at 10:24 and was in it for a minute. So I entered at 10:24 and was in a trade for 1 Alright, whatever. Just keep going. Keep going until something clicks. So January 18th, 2024. What time is this? Okay, January 18th, 2024. Bias. I'll get soon. But for now, let's get on to it. So, 8:30 news again. Alright, so 8:30 news. Let me just this. It is the 18th. So let me delete all the things I don't need. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I don't need that. And I don't need that. I don't need that. Alright. Let's go to next day open. So I'll mark out 9:30 open. Like that. Delete that. There we go. So let's go to daily. And we're finally displacing back upwards, which I think is gonna finally be the draw. I've been struggling this. Trying to find the draw. Yeah, so think I'm bullish. No, I'm bullish. So I'll say I'm very bullish to the marked out highs and even like this high right here. I think this is all-time high. I'll just mark out a ton of highs, honestly. So that, what's happening there? I'll just mark out those two. All right, so save, and I will say, come on. We are getting strong displacement towards So and I will insert this picture. And let's get right into it. Alright, so I'll mark out the session, I guess, lows. See if they were sponsored by anything. Which is 4, 3, 30, 5. So this is London low. Asia would be not there, not there. So this would be Asia low. So yeah, let's go to open. Let's just go to open. Let's see 9:30. It'll jot down a little bit, and let's go back to the 1 minute, and let's look for open. So we've opened. We took out that high already. Let's see if we can get a little retracement, something, anything. It's 10 o'clock. We're kind of just playing in the range, doing a whole lot of nothing. Check the 1 hour. Same story. It is 10:35 now. Still doing a whole lot of nothing. Let's see any gaps over. Okay, so we are in big old 15er. From there to there. That's the rest of the gap. That's nope, because it got mitigated there too. So I'll have to drag it up here. Okay, so we are in this kind of 15-minute gap. That is also an hourly to there. So if we do get a kind of reaction, that wouldn't be terrible off this. Which we do. Let's see if there's a 5 minute. No, it's not 5 minute. So it is a 1 minute. It is coming close to 11. So a retracement wouldn't be awful. The change is right here. Also, the change is right there. So it would be something like this short. If it taps back up here, I'd short that. Stop right there. Target, something like this. So I'll try this. I'll put a limit order. See if something like this will work out. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's see if something like this would work out. Okay, so we get tapped in. And let's see. Let's just let it run. Wow. I'm actually the worst trader I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Why did this one fail? Was it 15er? Did it hit a gap or something? It did hit a gap. So I guess if I waited patiently, so it was just, I guess it was just wrong bias again. So if I waited patiently, I could have had that. Boom, banger. Alright, well, let's skip to the rest of the day and see where market goes. Alright. So bullish was the right bias. Yeah. That's really it. Not too much to it. So I'll say bullish was the right bias, but I was patient and took a short. Patient and took a short. Alright. Let's go to the trade I took. It did wake me out by a bit. It did want to reverse around 12 o'clock though for a retracement. So I think I was just too early for the retracement and I should have waited for bullishes. So I'll say the setup wasn't bad, but I guess I should have used more common sense. So setup was should sense on I don't think that's how it was. And I probably should have inserted the image first. I'll say entered the trade. When I entered the trade, I'm gonna retap. So I entered like right away. So I entered like right there, and I got out. I was targeting down here, so I'll just take that. And I got out of the trade, obviously, right there. So I entered the trade at 10:59 and was in it for 21 minutes. So. 1.34 R reversing Alright, last day. Honestly, this week has been pretty rushed. I can't even lie to you. Alright, whatever. Friday, January 19th. So Jan 19, 2024. Bias. Let's get right into time. It's Alright, let's go to the 19th. Go to the 15-minute on this and delete what I don't need. So I don't need that, don't need that, I don't need that. Alright, let me go. So I'll go to the next hill. And we are just soaring. And don't need that. Alright, 10 a.m. news, and so I'll mark out 10 and 9:30 open. So 9:30, it's 9:15. 9:30 open. And 10. Alright, daily, we are all-time highs. So, I think we're gonna go higher. Pretty much. So I'll say we are all-time highs. We are so I think we will just continue to we're at all-time high, so I think we will just continue to bump. Alright. Eventually there will need to be a retracement though, so I'll be careful for that. Let's see if any of the session lows use sponsors. 330. Okay, so London low did use a 15-minute for value up to lift it up. Let's see about Asia. Also did. Okay. So lows look pretty protected. Yeah, we have this nice. Let's just go to market open. Okay. Market open. Tapped this gap. Alright, tap the gap. Now we are reacting off of it. See if we can get anything nice. Maybe a little resweep would be pretty cool here. Because change would be all the way up there, which is kind of big. Let's see what the 1 hour is looking like. We are... I guess we swept London low. go to the 15. So we're still respecting this 15. And we're even respecting this 15. So, a 1 minute change wouldn't be bad here. And we probably are going to get it soon. There's 10 a.m. news. If we can leave that data high intact. Okay, there we go. It's not really much of a sweep. I'll just take those equal lows. I can't trade against those equal lows. Literally cannot trade against those equal lows. I'd see if I can take a trade down to those equal lows. It's 1045. Just nothing. Just absolutely nothing. It's just so dead. I think we're just going higher. Honestly, I'm down to trade a little bit later into the day. We can touch this gap. Okay, so we can touch this gap. Whoops. So we're in this gap. See, like this, I guess it just would have worked. I mean, alright, we're in this 15 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute, see if we can get a change. We cannot so far. So all the way up there. Alright, well, there's the change. Change is right there. That just doesn't look good at all. That's a 1-to-1 R. Not like it. It's like fib out the manipulation leg, but I don't think anything's come of this. It's like there. That's the manipulation leg. SD. It's like the 2 would be right there. And that would be exactly 2R. And I just don't like that. So let's see what happens. Beautifully hit. The one trade I don't take. Alright, well, I'll journal this. I should probably journal the bias first. Bias was correct. I just didn't want to take the trade. Why didn't I didn't want to take the trade because the stop was too big. But it would have banged. That would have been like not even close to all my losses. I'm down deep. So I'll just say my bias was correct. Bias was correct. Because I didn't pull the trigger. Alright, and that, I'll say why I didn't take the trade coming up. Why does it do that? I didn't take this trade because Alright, that's why I didn't take the trade, and I didn't even insert it. Alright, well, that's the 3rd week of January. This was a really bad and lazy session, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. This was a really bad session. Well, I will be back tomorrow for hopefully a much better session. Because that was bad. So, I guess I will see you then.